What's going on, boys and girls? Welcome back to another Ever Crisis video. Alright guys, we're going to be talking about two things today. Number one, Zack, and Matt, of course. We're going to talk about both of them here. And how you want to build them up, especially if you're going to be doing things like Bahamut EX in harder fights, and like, for example, the Battle Tower 70, okay? So if you are planning to summon for the Zack banner and getting yourself Centipede, those two weapons are going to help you tremendously. Now remember, the one thing to note though is they are not limited time weapons, so unless you're going for the costume, which I don't think is really necessary for Zack, you really don't need to go for this banner. You can save up. But with that being said, I know a lot of you guys are Zack fans, so I'm going to talk a little bit about this and discuss how you want to build these two up to get yourself the most bang for your buck regarding their abilities. Now let's go ahead and jump into Zack's first, and then we'll talk more about what you guys can do to build him. Okay, so in regards to Zack, there's a couple really good options you have, especially if you plan to go for his outfit, which is going to increase your debuff and buff time quite substantially. And then if you add a sub weapon in there that increases your debuff and buff time, and Yuffie has quite a few of those, you guys can increase it to even up to 120% with the outfit on and the weapon, right? So first off, you're going to probably be maining this weapon if you plan to go for this, right? Ceremonial Slice not only has a really high physical non-elemental attack for Zack, also boasts a boost P attack and boost physical ability potency, but also is 5 ATB and also provides you the physical attack increase by mid. Now, if you ever push this if you cast it twice, you'll first off at 5 stars just get yourself to high with 2 casts, but it does require 10 total ATB, which is quite a bit. But if you plan to push this a little bit further and get yourself an OB6 version of this, you're going to be able to get yourself potency high, and that only requires 1 cast, so that's 5 ATB to get yourself 30 seconds of physical attack increase, which is pretty tremendous actually for this weapon. Now, because it does have really high physical attack and physical ability potency, you guys can probably build him pretty physical, and if you plan to go for the outfit, that will also push this 30 seconds up to 120%, right? Because the ability here for the outfit, where's the outfit? Let me go back to the outfit here. Gives you the option to get the following points, right? 10 points into this. 10 points will actually get you guys 40% here. And then you can get yourself 10 points will get you, 40%, and if you can push 5 more points, you get up to 15%, and then you can push that even further and further with some of Yuffie's weapons, up to even close to probably 120%, but you're probably not going to do that very much. So let's just say 80% if you can put one more sub weapon on there that can give you guys the buff to increase the amount of buff and debuff resistance. Okay, so overall, starts off with 40% with just the outfit, but even at 40%, that's still a decent increase to the 30 seconds, so that will last you quite some time, right? So another 5 points will push it to 80, another 15 points will push it to 120. Realistically, if you can aim for this 80%, you're more than fine with having that, because then you can just spam that then when it's down and have enough time to recast it often as you want. Now, the second option, of course, for him is going to be fairly obvious, depending on what you plan to go with. You can build them as a damage dealer with a lot of debuffs, or a damage dealer with water elemental resistance. So this one here is going to be huge for him. So the Black Whisker, especially when you're fighting enemies who have water resistance decrease, plus it will decrease the physical defense of the opponent. So this one here is going to be probably his best option for those kind of enemies. So you can actually push that water resistance to mid. You can extend the duration of it as well too, and you can also extend the duration of the physical defense down. Now, if you don't have Black Whisker, or if you're not fighting opponents with water resist down, two other really good options. Of course, his last banner here, which was the Twinkling Star, you can do magic decrease right here and physical decrease using this, including his new outfit, which will push this even further for you. Now, this does give you physical ability potency, so it works really well, and gives you boost HP as well, making him a little bit more tanky. So this 26 seconds here, if you have it at OB6, or even at 20 seconds, can be pushed by 40% further, up to 80% further if you aim for that, right? So very, very powerful weapon. Now, if you happen to go for Zack's last outfit, just so you guys are aware, that outfit actually is a better physical outfit, so you can wear that instead of the buff duration for this one and push as much as you possibly can. Now, those are not the only options. You have a couple other ones here that can help as well too. So let's go to, is it this one? There we go. The Arc Sword, you can decrease magic defense if you don't have any of the weapons. Just this one has been out for quite some time, and you guys can see here it actually works really well because it goes mid to high as well, and it also is 22 seconds. So this debuff can be increased as well too, and this is also a magic non-elemental damage. So you can build a little bit of a hybrid build. Not the best option, obviously, because it is magic. But then there's also the Cutlass here. Let me just find that. Where is the Cutlass actually? forgot what it looked like. Did it look like this? There it is, right there. There you go. So 320% physical non-elemental damage, and you can do physical defense down instead. Now this one does have boost ability potency, so this will increase a different stat because most people at this point, if you've been playing from day one, you can probably max out physical ability stance potency pretty quickly, and then you want to usually aim for the boost ability potency next. So this is actually nice for that, and it makes you a little bit tankier. But overall, this is a good debuffing weapon to help him boost you guys up. Now there is a couple other options here. I believe the enhanced sword. Is it the answer? Let me find that first real quick. Is it this one? No, not Falcon. Sorry, guys. I'm not very versed at his weapon looks anymore. I used to be a lot more. No, type 9. This one? Defender. There it is, Defender. Sorry, that's what I meant to do. So this one here gives you physical defense increase to a single ally. Not a very good option. I wouldn't really go for this one here. And I believe that's actually it. So there you guys go. Those are Zack's best ones. So personally, if you are going to build him, this weapon here is probably a really good choice if you're reducing M attack and P defense. Very good option. Twinkling Star is amazing for that, and you can increase that. Black Whisker is probably these two are going to be his best ones. And again, if you have his last outfit, you can build a more physical damage dealing Zack than you would with the current outfit, which is more of a debuffing / buffing Zack. So two pretty good options. Now moving over to Matt with that Centipede. Right now, Prime Number was his main form of healing. Right over here, you guys can see here, percentage is 53%. It has a nice heal, boost lightning resist, but that's all it offers. Support material is not bad, magic attack, but it does have the buff, debuff extension option, of course. So that part's good. Now, if you look at the Centipede, it's a little bit lower in healing scale, right? You guys can see, but it does offer you guys the option to get yourself physical defense for all allies up to mid to high, has boost heal and also buff extension in here. And then right here you have heal boost, magic attack, matchup. So this is going to be the best healing weapon in the game right now because of the extra option of the physical defense up. Not making Prime Number any less useful, but this is what you want to go for. Now, if you pair him with this, couple different options that you have, because he has the debuff and buff option here as well too, you can put a couple more of Yuffie's weapons in there and take advantage of that option. Right now, a couple things here you can do. P attack increase here with the Stalwart Bravery. If you want to give an ally that'll extend that version as well too. So not only is he healing, but he's also a buffer at this point, and that's really what it's going to come down to. He's going to be able to buff quite a bit. You also have yourself, not this one here, sorry, Core Defender. Where's Core Defender? Core Defender, what do you look like again? This one? There it is, Core Defender, right? And this is one of his other staples. Magic defense is increased mid to high, so you can not only increase physical defense with your weapon and heal, but now you're also able to do a quick magic defense up. And this is a very nice option because it also boosts magic attack, so you can build them a little bit more hybrid for damage as well too, while this one here is just a pure heal one, but it does give you magic attack here too, right? So you have the option to do a magic attack build with Zack with a full heal buffing spec. And don't forget, his limit break is also the second limit break, where it provides you a shield, can also be used, and that will also be increased by the buff extension or debuff extension. Now, he has a couple debuff options, Slick Beetle being the big one. Where is that? Actually, I think this one right here, right? Which P attack is decreased. You really don't want to use that. I mean, it's not a necessity. You can if you want to, but it's not a necessity. And you have this one here as well too with Stingray, which can reduce the M defense of an opponent. So both of these guys now can be built to do very different things. Zack can be built to be a DPS / debuffer, which kind of takes over a role for Tifa, with of course a higher ATB but a larger percentage of damage. And then with Matt, now you have yourself the best, in my opinion, the best healer in the game because of the options that he has, because Centipede covers 2 different grounds, and then putting in Core Defender is now going to give you the magic defense as well too. So now you're covering 2 different things: magic defense up, physical defense up, and an AoE heal on top of that. And you can put, and with this beauty of it as well too, with the support material here, the heal boost, you can put a cure on here, making your single target cures even stronger. So guys, I think this is an incredible banner. Do I think you should summon on it personally? I don't think you should. I think you can put these on your wish list and then summon them for the future, but some of you will, and I just wanted to help you guys build a few different options on making these 2 weapons and these 2 characters extremely viable for all content. All right, guys, this is Payne. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Take care.